So I love the Fresh Talk series. I've been a few times in the past couple of years since I've moved to Washington, D.C. I am an art historian and I'm passionate about the topic of women in the arts, and I've taught courses on it before, and I love coming to these because they take some of the issues that we have in the discipline and put it into the real world and bring together women with diverse backgrounds and different perspectives on a single topic and give you a new way of thinking about it and how some of these themes can really be make a difference and be actionable in the real world. I also really appreciate the opportunity to meet other women afterwards and the kind of fun activities to get to know people who have a similar interest as you do, who have also come to this talk. And I think that the team does a really great job giving you talking points and kind of facilitating that community around women in the arts.
I think overall, the event for me was empowering to hear the different women with different careers and different perspectives coming from different backgrounds explain their journeys and how they felt that as a female their voices weren't being heard or their stories weren't being told. So I think for me it just motivated me to make sure that I'm consciously keeping track of the stories of the women in my family, sharing stories with my female friends just to make sure that that language and that communication is getting out there amongst us.
Yeah, so I guess my favorite thing from the night was just kind of the variety of places that you can find really important women that we didn't know before or we didn't recognize publicly. And I really liked the diversity of, we talked about architecture tonight, we talked about like New York Times obituaries, we talked about like transgender people, and like it just spread through different topics that you don't really consider every day. So I really liked just touching on a variety of topics that I wouldn't have probably thought of on my own. So yeah, I think that was my favorite part.
This was amazing. One of the things that I always enjoy is being able to participate in an event where there's new information. I am a historian by training, so whenever I find some information about women, particularly I focus on women and gender and disability in my research, I'm always enthused about that. So to have these three individuals who provided not only an entertaining but an informative conversation was very much a joy to me. I especially enjoyed listening to the New York Times reporter. I use obituaries in my teaching. I explain to students the importance, especially for women. Many times women are overlooked in history. It's always a difficult research project to find primary sources from women. Many times their papers are thrown away. They're not considered important. So obituaries is a way of finding out the life of an individual, what was going on in the historical landscape. So the Overlooked series is one that I treasure. I use it to teach, and I use it just to inform my own research. So to meet the author of that, the creator, and to find out how she came about coordinating and giving direction to that was really very informative and enjoyable.